Cześć kochani, witam Was w czwartym odcinku z mojej serii z gry ABC Murders od Agathy Christie. I mamy teraz morderstwo numer 3 w miejscowości na C, Charleston. I pana, który też się na C nazywa. I będziemy tu wszystko sobie badać za chwilę, bo jak pamiętacie, może w poprzednim odcinku po prostu przyjechaliśmy do tego miejsca i to wszystko, nic więcej nie zrobiliśmy. Także zaczynamy.
The body is just in front of a bush. One of the only bushes in the surrounding area. The body is...
No właśnie, jedyny krzak. Zawsze lepiej zbadać, wiecie, okolice miejsca zbrodni.
This place is very calming.
No, królicza nora, kwiatuszki, tego, jakieś ptakery, coś tego. Morze.
The site is exceptional.
No.
It is easy to imagine that Sir Carmichael used to enjoy stopping here every evening.
Właśnie, to było jego nazwisko. Carmichael. Dobrze, obejrzyjmy więc sobie, co sobie tutaj leżało na tym kocyku.
Jab has emptied the victim's pockets and has laid out their contents on this piece of wax cloth.
To woskowana chusteczka jest ok. O, sygnet.
A signet ring, very probably with the Clarke family's coat of arms.
Clark, czyli nazwisko jest Clark. Carmichael to było imię, z tego co wygląda. Trochę dziwne imię, no ale okej. Kasa, czyli nie motyw
Nothing
rabunkowy.
appears to be missing from this wallet.
No właśnie. Co to? Zegarek?
An oriental dragon. It's an old piece, much older than the pocket watch on which it was fastened.
Ciekawe. I kluczyk. Klucze.
It is pointless.
Dobrze, obejrzyjmy ciało wobec tego. No, informator jak zawsze. ABC. Z
An
krwią.
ABC guide. The murderer's customary signature, covered in blood this time.
No i to jest akurat dosyć wyjątkowe, bo wcześniejsze nie były zakrwawione.
Sir Carmichael's throat was cut. It's a clean incision, a professional murder.
To niedobrze.
The gravel on the path has been sprayed with blood that covers a conical-shaped area, which starts at the body and becomes wider as it moves further from the bush.
No. Plama krwi.
Apart from the wound to the throat, the body is untouched. No cuts, no bruises.
No właśnie, czyli nie walczyli, na to wychodzi. Można tu przejść jeszcze kawałek? Chyba nie bardzo.
The vegetation behind the bush has been trampled. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Jak ułożone było ciało Sir Carmichael'a w chwili morderstwa? Przed jedynym krzakiem. Okej. Zwrócony plecami w kierunku krzaka.
Sir Carmichael had his back to the bush when the killer cut the throat from behind. A fatal blow that sprayed blood over a range of more than 1 meter. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Czy Sir Carmichael widział mordercę? No, chyba wątpliwa sprawa raczej. Plecami w kierunku krzaka. Jedna rana. Steptana trawa. No właśnie, nie wiedząc.
Have you finished, Poirot?
Chief Inspector, many questions remain unanswered, but I am certain of one thing.
Zaplanowane.
The killer has prepared his crime very carefully.
Quite right. He must have known Sir Carmichael's movements well to plan such an attack.
Nie, kradzież na pewno nie.
The murderer struck with terrible savagery.
Yes, blood flowed. It's the first time he's attacked a man. He armed himself accordingly.
Have you spoken to the victim's family, Chief Inspector?
I've spoken to the brother, Franklin Clarke. I didn't get much out of him. He's yours. I must get the body removed.
No dobra, to idziemy do posiadłości, jak się domyślam. Porozmawiać z rodzinką Donata. Co jest najczęściej dziwne raczej. Bo jeżeli pan był bardzo bogaty, a tak to wygląda, to pewnie dużo osób zyskałoby na jego śmierci.
To be honest, this inspector seems rather obtuse. I'm counting on your friend Poirot to catch my brother's murderer. Ah, here he is now. Please, Mr. Poirot. Mr. Poirot, this is my brother's secretary, Miss Thora Gray.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Poirot. Would you like some tea?
No thank you, mademoiselle. I find it hard to digest.
No dobrze. Czy możemy poobserwować tych ludzi? Możemy.
There is something very viril about him.
No tak, szpakowate włosy. Wyraz twarzy. Opalona cera. Szerokie ramiona. Okej.
Franklin Clarke is an adventurer. The sort of man that women like.
Bo jest ładnie ubrany? Okej.
Hastings does not like very hot tea. He's going to blow on his cup for a good while before drinking.
To jest jak ja.
There is something elegant about her.
No, ale jest też dziwnie się zachowuje trochę. Kabrosza ze smokiem. No proszę, proszę. Malowana.
She has good taste, except perhaps in her choice of jewelry.
To pewnie był prezent od niego, jak się domyślam.
Please excuse me, I have to take care of Lady Clarke.
Czyli jest i Lady Clarke.
It is not the right time.
No dobra, to pogadajmy z nim.
My brother's wife is gravely ill. You will probably want to question her, but I fear that it won't be possible today.
I insist, Mr. Clarke. Please allow me to remind you that this is a murder inquiry.
Unfortunately, she is much too ill. She doesn't even know her husband is dead. I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid it's out of the question.
Of course, I understand. Someone set a trap for your brother. Who was familiar with his habits?
Everybody knew he took his evening walk at 8:30, and that he always followed the same path.
Czy noc była wyjątkowo ciemna?
Was it a dark night?
It was a new moon. I took a lantern.
So it was you who found the body.
Yes, along with the gardener.
Have you seen any strangers around the house recently?
No. As far as I know, nobody has been near the house.
Miss Clarke.
Oh, Lady Clarke must have fallen from her chair. I have to help Miss Gray get her up.
No, to się okaże, co tam się stało.
Hastings, while our host is gone, let's examine the drawing room.
But, Poirot, a gentleman shouldn't...
Oj, Hastings.
I take full responsibility. All you have to do is to leave the drawing room door ajar and let me know if anyone is coming.
Czyli stać na czatach. Nieźle. Dobra, weź popatrz co tam mamy na stole. Pogrzebiemy jej w torebce też. A nie, nie ma tej torebki. Jest chyba czajnik. Czajnik. Książka.
Comside's private collection, purchases since 1920. The catalogue for Sir Carmichael'a Clarke's collection.
No, ciekawe, że akurat tu leży, nie? Wszystko z smokiem w
A
ogóle.
tiger.
O, tygrys akurat. Ale tak.
A crane?
Jest jakaś tajemnica w tym. W sensie, ten stół jest
A
tajemnicą.
dragon.
Aha. Dobra, i czwarte.
A turtle.
Żółw. Dobra.
Dragon, dragon, dragon. Sir Carmichael showed himself to be very consistent in his collection's theme.
No, dokładnie. To jest dosyć dziwne, ale dobra.
It is an emperor. His place at the center of the table is probably symbolic.
Albo ten stół coś robi, zwyczajnie.
There are some very valuable objects here.
Co my tu mamy?
Compass, point to the south.
O,
Bronze and magnetite. Han Dynasty, circa 210 BC. Purchased in Hong Kong 1935.
stara rzecz. Bardzo nawet. Dobra, co jeszcze możemy popatrzeć?
I'm not going to leave now.
No ja nie chciałam, żeś wychodził. No co ty? Poirot. Żebyś tam po prostu się przeszedł i zobaczył.
There are some very valuable objects here.
Jeszcze raz popatrzymy na ten stół.
A dragon.
A możemy to wcisnąć, czy coś? No, chyba nie. Przynajmniej na razie nie. Dobra. No, biblioteczka. O! Czyż to nie jest stół?
Turtle, the dragon, the crane and the tiger. I think I've already seen this motif somewhere.
No, na stole. Gdzie ta kropka powinna być? Na zewnątrz czy wewnątrz?
The position of each motif is correct, but they are not turned the same way as on the table.
Dobra, to zobaczmy, czy akurat nie da się je ustawić.
The position of each motif is correct, but they are not turned the same way as on the table.
Idę... A, kurde.
The cardinal points. This book could maybe help me.
No właśnie.
Each cardinal point is associated with one animal and one color. In the middle sits the imperial dragon, and out of respect, all the others are turned towards him. Each cardinal point is associated...
No dobra, to spróbujmy. Leży co, że głową? spróbujmy.
The position of each motif is
Tak,
correct, but
wiem, Poirot, wiem. O Boże, jakie te kolory były. Niebieski, czerwony, biały, czarny. Dobra. Niebieski, czerwony, biały, czarny. Niebieski, czerwony. Jak to zrobić? Czemu to jest czarny, a nie niebieski?
the position of each motif is correct, but they are not turned the same way as on the table.
No właśnie, prawda. Dobra, jeszcze raz wyjdźmy z tego.
It is blocked. Each cardinal point is associated with one animal and one color. In the middle sits the imperial dragon, and out of respect, all the others are turned towards him.
Wyjdźmy z tej zagadki. Tak. I się przyjrzyjmy jeszcze raz temu stołowi. No dobra, jak w tą stronę, to tak. Tu jest chyba ten... nie wiem, co to jest. To jest chyba smok. Smok. Po lewo. Smok. Żuraw. Tygrys i żółw. Dobra, kropki tam.
The cardinal point. Each cardinal point is associated with turtle, the dragon, the crane, and the tiger. I think I've already seen this motif somewhere. The position of each motif is correct, but they are not turned the same way as on the table.
One były tak, o, z tą kulką jakby. W tą stronę. No, weź się przekręć trochę. I tak, o. I zobaczmy jeszcze raz te kolory. Niebieski, czerwony, biały, czarny. Niebieski, czerwony, biały i czarny. A da się to zmienić?
I think I heard a bang.
Aha.
Could it be this cupboard?
No, myślę, że tak.
This is interesting.
To prawda.
These daggers are only ceremonial weapons. I do not think that the crime weapon is here.
No, ale brakuje jednego noża.
These daggers are
Cóż to takiego? Dokument.
Ernest Logan, MD, Brighton Cancer Institute, 201 Dusk Road, Brighton, Sussex. To Sir Carmichael'a Clarke, MD, Comside Churton, Devon. Brighton, 1935, January the 5th. As a man of science, I owe it to you to be completely frank. Lady Clarke, your wife is suffering from a generalized terminal cancer. I confess I didn't suspect anything like that during the first exams. But with the test results I have received today, there is unfortunately no place for doubt. I estimate that Lady Clarke's life expectancy is no more than 1 year. Hospitalization would not help in her case, so I advise you to keep her at home and provide her with as much morphine as required to ease her last moments. Yours sincerely, Ernest Logan.
No, dosyć kiepski ten list, w sensie niezbyt optymistyczny.
Here's Miss Gray.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Lady Clarke's condition requires regular care. I believe you want to ask me a few questions.
Indeed, mademoiselle.
Chętnie posłuchamy, co masz do
This
powiedzenia.
porcelain is remarkable. Is it old?
It's about 3 centuries old, I believe. Wait, let me find the reference.
She appears to be very flustered.
No, i płakała. A gdzie broszka? Nie ma.
She's unable to hide her emotion, and her makeup has been disturbed. I think that this young woman has just been kissed.
Pewnie brat.
Here? Teapot with black dragon, Gangshi period, end of the 17th century. It is a rare piece with unusual colours.
You have a good knowledge of art history.
Acquired while working with Sir Carmichael. I used to help him manage his collection and choose his new acquisitions.
And sometimes, he used to give you a piece as a gift. Is that right?
Gift? What do you mean?
Smoka.
I am referring to your brooch.
This old brooch?
Mademoiselle, you know perfectly well. I am talking about the magnificent brooch you were wearing earlier.
Yes, you're right. Sir Carmichael did give it to me. He valued my work. How could I refuse? He would have been offended.
Why have you taken it off?
I don't understand, Mr. Poirot.
Have you seen any strangers hanging around in the past few days?
No. Nobody has been near Comside.
What were you doing yesterday evening at the time of the murder?
I was sleeping. I was woken by the telephone at 11. I heard Franklin Clarke speaking with the gardener. They left with some lanterns and they found the body.
What are your feelings about Franklin Clarke?
What an odd question. Of course I think he's a good man. He's...
Miss Gray, if I may be so bold, please unusual methods, but all he wants is to find the murderer.
Yes, I understand. I must rest. Please excuse me.
Earlier, you asked me to watch the living room door for you. I don't wish to be indiscreet, but sometimes a gentleman stumbles upon a secret without intending to.
That is sometimes the case.
And I saw Franklin Clarke kissing Miss Grey at the foot of the stairs.
Do you think this is a common occurrence?
No, I saw emotion, intensity. I think it was their first kiss.
Well done, mon ami. Well spotted.
However, I don't think I completely understand this business. Why did Sir Carmichael not defend himself? He appeared to have been active and strong.
The murderer did not give him a chance. Let us try and reconstruct the scene.
No właśnie, bo z zaskoczenia przecież. Rekonstrukcja. No zobaczymy, czy się uda za pierwszym razem.
Sir Clarke is taking his customary walk. Our killer is hiding behind a bush. The old man walks quietly along the gravel path. Then he turns towards the sea to gaze at it.
Kurde, od lewej czy od prawej? Od lewej.
The killer leaves his hiding place on the left-hand side. He walks over the gravel on the path. The noise alerts Sir Clarke, who turns
Ach,
around.
kurde. Czyli źle.
Sir Clarke was attacked by surprise. He could not see his assailant. Let us think again, mon cher.
Dobra, czyli od prawej. No niestety nie udało nam się za pierwszym razem, ale uda
Sir
nam się za
Clarke
drugim.
is taking his customary walk. Our killer is hiding behind a bush.
Czekaj.
The old man walks quietly along the gravel path.
Dobra, podziwiaj może.
Then he turns towards the sea to gaze at it.
Od prawej.
The killer leaves his hiding place on the right-hand side. He approaches silently over the grass. Then he throws himself on his prey and cuts the poor man's throat. He then lays down the ABC before leaving. Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Dobra, udało się rekonstrukcję za drugim razem. To nie jest źle.
Oh, just a minute. I'm getting dressed.
To jest chyba nasz pan morderca.
Mr. Kirst, have you recently returned from Churston?
Yes, indeed I have.
Have you seen the papers? And to think that you might have rubbed shoulders with the killer. Imagine that.
No, naprawdę.
Mr. Kirst, are you all right? You don't seem well.
My apologies, my throat is burning and my head feels heavy. It's ever since the war, you know. Since my injury, my head has never been the same.
No to poznaliśmy właśnie pana zabójcę.
Poirot, it's a pleasure to be with you again after all these years. I looked for a gift to thank you, and I found this propelling pencil.
An authentic collector's item. You spoil me, mon ami.
And you more so by sharing investigations.
Do not underestimate the help you are to me, Hastings. Intellect is not everything. There is also goodwill, and you are not short of that. Later, I will ask you to help me tidy up the room and bring some chairs. Our guest will be here soon.
Ah, is Thora Grey coming?
Naturally. She's a fascinating young woman, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, come on, Poirot. I'm a married man. Miss Grey has already been courted by Franklin Clarke. Poirot, our guests will be here soon. We must prepare ourselves.
I should take advantage of the silence to examine them.
Wspaniały długopis. A, sprężynę mamy. No dobra. No i co? No nie mogę się im przyjrzeć? No obserwuję, ale coś mi tu kurde nie działa tak jak powinno. Zapiszemy, wiecie? Zrobimy tak jak zeszłym razem i może nam się to odetnie, że będziemy mogli ich obserwować znów. Mam nadzieję, że się zapiszę w dobrym momencie w ogóle. Aha.
The song says, "Sometimes I love a blonde who comes from Eden by way of Sweden. But I am not sure that this blonde is an angel."
Właśnie, coś w tym jest.
The song says, "Sometimes I love a brunette, sometimes I love a blonde." That's what the song says.
Dobra, teraz popatrzmy na nich.
Donald is always on edge. Donald Fraser is very nervous at the moment, even if he's trying hard to control himself.
Dobra, a ta panna, siostra zamordowanej
She
dziewczyny.
appears to have taken more care with her appearance than the last time.
No, nawet się umalowała.
She's looking at Mr. Fraser out of the corner of her eye. Did she make herself beautiful for him?
Bardzo możliwe.
Franklin Clarke always seems at ease, regardless of where he is. Something that's unique to people who travel. I ought to concentrate on my guests. I wish to thank you all for coming. I wanted to bring everyone close to the victims here in order to unmask the murderer.
Get to the point, Mr. Poirot. What do you want from us?
Megan, dear girl, please be patient.
Mr. Poirot, how dare you address me by my first name?
Please excuse me, mademoiselle. What I ask is that you search your memories. The murderer must have left some trace.
Yes, he must have prepared his crimes very carefully.
Tout à fait. He did not get to Bexhill at midnight in order to strangle a young girl whose name by chance starts with P.
Must we go into that?
No.
No, of course. Not if it makes you uncomfortable.
Come on, Mr. Poirot. I imagine we all feel terribly uncomfortable about these murders.
It's true. We've to catch the killer, not be spared the gory details.
Mr. Fraser, please get a grip on yourself.
Well, I want to help you, but I don't remember anything else. Nothing I haven't already said.
And you, Mademoiselle Barnard, did your sister say if she was seeing another man?
She never would have told me.
Why would she hide the fact from you?
Betty knew I didn't approve of her behaviour. Her flirting was spoiling any chance she might have had.
Tell me, mademoiselle, what did you talk about with your sister?
Silly things. Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother bought her a brand new pair. The day it happened, she was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Poor Mummy.
Your sister used to sing, I believe. Did she ever perform in public?
She dreamt about it, but she had a very bad cough. It troubled her greatly. She had to cancel auditions and miss lots of opportunities. A pity.
Yes, she sang well, but that doesn't tell us much about the murderer.
Qui sait? In any case, we now have enough information to draw up a relatively precise psychological profile. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
O, to nie będzie proste. Czy morderca jest inteligentny? No, raczej tak. Metodycznie i precyzyjnie. Aha, czyli to nie. Dobra. Czy jest pewny siebie? No. Aha, dobra, to niby nie świadczy. Też nie, kurde. Też nie. Czy jest uwodzicielem? No, trochę tak to wygląda. Lubi pociągi, no może i lubi. Czy jest impulsywny? Nie bardzo, no właśnie, wyrachowany bardziej. Czy jest szczodry? Zostawia wskazówki na pewno.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we can now surmise without too much risk of error that our adversary is calculative, sure of himself, a seducer, of outstanding intelligence, that he has plenty of self-control, and that he likes railways. It's a good start. Other meetings may be necessary. I hope that you will be able to come back again.
Well, it's just that...
No, co tam?
Is something bothering you, Mary?
Well, Mr. Poirot, you see, I don't know if I can come to London just like that.
It's normal that people helping with this inquiry should be reimbursed. Starting with you, Miss Drower. Please allow me to pay for your train tickets.
Oh, sir, I cannot accept.
But you must. Mademoiselle, I may not be rich, but my brother left a fortune which will be mine.
Mr. Clarke, that's very generous of you.
Well, someone has to foot the bill. Mr. Poirot, would it be possible for you to come back to Devon? Lady Clarke has expressed a wish to see you. We'll adjust her medicine so she'll not be too drowsy.
But of course, I shall come the day after tomorrow if it is convenient. Thank you all for coming. We will meet again soon. The meeting was most fruitful.
Really?
Hastings, I believe now we have everything we need to find a common point between the victims. Now it is time for us to use our grey matter. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Co ofiary mają ze sobą wspólnego? Pani Asher miała brutalnego męża, Donald był brutalnym mężczyzną. Nie, to nie to. Nie wiem, co to ma do rzeczy. Lekarzem, z głosem, lek na kaszel. No. No właśnie.
The first two victims suffered from bad throats, and that was precisely the specialty of the third victim, Dr. Clarke.
We have a lead.
It would pay to take a closer look at the medical records of Dr. Clarke's patients.
We'll do so during our next visit to Churston.
I will do it myself, mon ami. You must remain in London just in case ABC sends us another letter.
Very well, as you wish. Thank you for coming, Mr. Poirot. Lady Clarke is waiting for you in her bedroom on the first floor. Please excuse me, I cannot stay for the interview. I've to take Miss Grey to the station to see our lawyer in Torquay.
Are you going on holiday, mademoiselle?
Not exactly, Mr. Poirot.
Miss Grey very kindly stayed with me to settle my brother's affairs, but naturally she prefers to find a position in London.
Ah, très bien.
I'll be absent all morning, Mr. Poirot, but the nurse is coming soon. She's to ensure that the dose of medicine doesn't make our patient drowsy.
Thank you, Mr. Clarke. Have a nice trip, mademoiselle.
No dobra, a gdzie ona jest? Na górze?
It is not the right time.
Czyli mamy iść na górę, tak? Dobrze. To jest pani Clarke.
It would be rude to make Lady Clarke wait any longer.
Boże, co ona się tak trzęsie? Czy wiem, że jest chora, ale...
This poor woman is very ill.
tell the nurse to hurry. Please.
No i gdzie ta trzecia wskazówka, no? Aha, dobra, lekki.
This woman is suffering. She is in no state to have a conversation. It would be rude to make...
No to co ja mam? Iść na pielęgniarkę czekać, czy co?
It would be rude to make Lady Clarke wait any longer. I am not going to... It's closed.
Przejrzymy w lustrze jak zawsze.
I do not need to make a telephone call now.
To gdzie ona jest, ta cała pielęgniarka, no?
It would be rude to make Lady Clarke wait any longer.
No nie wiem, dobra, idziemy na górę znów. No dobra, możemy z nią pogadać?
Mr. Poirot?
My respects, madame.
Thank you for coming. Thank you. Have you seen the nurse? She should have been here by now. Oh, I'm sorry.
The telephone in the hall is ringing.
No dobra, to idę odebrać. Co, pielęgniarka dzwoni, że nie przyjdzie?
The Clarke residence. Detective Hercule Poirot speaking.
How do you do, Mr. Poirot? I'm Lady Clarke's nurse. I wanted to let you know that I won't be able to come for her injection today. Might Miss Grey be able to do it?
She has just left, but I will take care of it.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. You'll find the skeleton key to open the medicine cabinet hidden in the lion trophy.
You can count on me. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Oh, thank you kindly. Goodbye, Mr. Poirot.
No nie wiem, czy ja bym taka była szczęśliwa z tego
Lady
powodu.
Clarke is in pain. I have to give her an injection of morphine to ease her suffering.
No dobra, ale gdzie jest ta głowa? A, tu jest. Okej.
Here is the skeleton key. April 1925, Aceh Province, Sumatra.
Dobra. A
Lady
apteczka?
Clarke is...
Apteczka jest nie wiadomo gdzie.
Lady Clarke is in pain.
No tak, wiem, ale chciałam te drzwi otworzyć.
Lady Clarke...
Chyba, że na górze. Wszystkie drzwi. No zobaczymy. No i dobra, czy tu jest gdzieś ta szafka?
It's closed.
Czy to jest ta szafka? Chyba ta.
Ah, Mr. Poirot. Oh, I feel better now. Thank you for your help.
Boże, dobrze, że nie musiałam tego robić. Jakby w grze.
You asked for me, chère madame.
Yes, Yes, of course, I wish to speak with you. But what was it about?
O, dobre
No
pytanie.
doubt. You wish to talk to me about what happened to your husband?
Ah, yes. Oh, poor Carmichael. Has the madman who killed him been caught?
Not yet, chère madame. There was a great many people in Cheston on the day of the murder.
Indeed. People go straight to the beach. They don't come near Coomside.
So, there were no strangers around the house that day?
Who said that?
The people who live here. Your brother-in-law, Miss Grey.
Miss Grey? Oh, I don't like her. Franklin wanted her to stay, but I insisted she should go. Immediately.
You are entitled to do so, naturally.
I'm pleased that you approve. The others have been taken in by her. But at least you can see through that self-pity act. See what she's up to. Oh.
No nie, śpi.
She's sleeping. I must find a way to wake her up gently. This subject would probably be useful to me.
Grzebek. O, pozytywka.
This is where the comms go. This part appears to be working.
No, dobrze było.
I have to put a new spring here. I hope that Hastings will not be cross with me. This part appears to be working. Does not make any sound. This is where the comms go.
Czyli jak mnie mam kilka, tak? Nie no, kurczę. Tą sprężynę.
This is where the comms go. This part appears to be working. This part appears to be...
Dwa. Łączyć z innym przedmiotem.
This part appears to be working. This part appears to be working.
Już nam czegoś brakuje jeszcze.
Does not make any sound.
Wyjdźmy z tego, bo możemy nie mieć wszystkich części jeszcze. No
This
właśnie.
subject will
Grzebek.
probably be useful to me.
Kolejny grzebek. Nie, kurde. Jeszcze tu spójrzmy.
This
Jest.
subject will probably be useful to me.
No. No dobra, i teraz mamy 3. I to chyba tyle. Tak mi się wydaje przynajmniej. Zobaczmy.
This couple appears to be having fun. Lady Clarke and Sir Carmichael were very happy, but they did not have any children.
Dobra. Jedziemy z pozytywką.
I have to put a new spring here.
Okay.
I hope that Hastings will not be cross with me.
3. 1. 2. Okej. Złote, srebrne i brązowe. No i się obudziła. Zadziałało.
Oh, what are we talking about? Ah, yes. Thora Grey. Oh, Carmichael had great esteem for her. But for me, she was nothing but a hypocrite.
Odważne stwierdzenie.
Miss Grey was a hard worker, though.
Thank goodness. Fortunately, she was good at her job. I don't see why you all think you should have to defend that girl.
Well, I appear to have been wrong about Thora Grey.
So you all agree. How nice it is to be all of the same mind.
Franklin really idealized Miss Grey.
Absolutely. It's so good to see that you all agree with me.
Dobra, zagrajmy w jej
Miss
grę.
Grey did look after you very well, though.
Outwardly. But she's hiding something. I think she tried to poison me.
Miss Grey? A poisoner? But everybody appears to like her.
It proves she knows what she's doing. She's manipulative and she's a liar.
A liar?
Let's see, didn't she say that on the day of the crime nobody was around Coomside?
That is correct.
Well, at 11 o'clock I saw her talking to someone.
Really? And what was this man like?
An ordinary sort of man with a very plain face. Oh, I don't remember well.
Was he a gentleman?
No, he was not a gentleman.
No,
It
nie.
would be best to leave her
Znowu
to
śpi.
sleep now.
No dobra,
The
ale
telephone in the
coś
hall is
mamy.
ringing.
Znowu telefon dzwoni. Dobra, idziemy odebrać. Czy to możliwe, że to Hastings na przykład?
Hello?
Poirot, is that you?
Aha.
Hastings here.
Thank you for calling.
Dobro
Have you
przeczucie.
received a new letter from the murderer?
No, thank goodness. How are things in Churston?
I questioned Lady Clarke, but I will not leave until I have examined everything of interest to me here. Fortunately, Franklin is absent, and I have a skeleton key.
Have you seen Thora Grey again?
Briefly. But rest assured, I intend to summon her to London soon.
She's a fascinating girl.
But secretive. I would like to ask her a few questions.
Poirot, she wouldn't hurt a fly.
Each to his
Skąd
own, my
wiesz?
friend. Yours are pretty often among old ladies that have the maladies.
Poirot, are you mocking me?
No ill intended, rest assured. À bientôt, mon ami.
Dobra. I myślę, że na tym sobie zakończymy ten odcinek, bo już się zrobił godzinny przez te przesłuchania. Coś nam się udało wydusić z tej pani Clark. Teraz wdowy właściwie Clark, po panu Clarku. Także mam nadzieję, że w następnym odcinku dowiemy się więcej. Wiemy już też, jak wygląda zabójca, także to jest ciekawie zrobione z tej perspektywy też od drugiej jakby strony. Także dzięki serdeczne za oglądanie, za słuchanie, za lajki i komentarze. Zostawcie łapkę w górę, jak Wam się podobało i trzymajcie się ciepło. Cześć!